Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the 36 minutes still ahead of him here, round 1 of 12. De La Hoya's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend, one of them is to block. He did it there well.
Teddy, what do you think of Cotto tonight?
Well, about the same as I would think if I'm going to go into a barber shop. I mean, I know what to expect. I'm going to get my hair cut. Well, you're fighting Cotto, you're going to get your body hit.
Oscar De La Hoya's opponent tonight has a lot of confidence in his ability to bang. Teddy, what would be your advice to the power puncher opposite the Golden Boy?
Well, first of all, I would tell him you better have a way to land it. Don't go out there just winging, because De La Hoya has been in there with punches before. He'll know how to make you miss. He'll see it coming. Use your jab, set up those shots.
Combo lands to the head. Cotto's left, working well that time. Halfway through round number 1. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. And he ties up on the inside. De La Hoya is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Protecting his head well with his guard. Ten clicks of the tuck. 2 snapping jabs by Oscar De La Hoya.
This is your fight.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya's left now getting into the mix. Body shot lands. It was the right. Well off the mark by Miguel Cotto. Not much action as he just ties up.
That's what I want to
Took a shot. Now he gives a left.
We've heard you say that Oscar De La Hoya's strength is his left hand, and he's naturally left-handed. Let's specifically talk about his jab and his hook. What do you think?
Oh, good. I mean, I wouldn't say great, but good enough to win the titles that he's been able to win, and good enough for the most part to have the upper hand, the upper left hand, without, you know, making too much of a pun out of it. But I think the most important thing is, for the most part, he uses his height. He has great size. You know, he started out as a junior lightweight. This is a guy who was tall, rangy, and with a good left hand, he was a guy who could control most fighters most of the time.
Big uppercut from Oscar. It's much too early for him to be hearing this kind of analysis, but it's true. Cotto's punches right now are slowing down. He's tired.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if he's mentally tired, he's discouraged, or physically he didn't put the work in.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. Two good jabs by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Final 10 seconds of round number 2.
That's what I like to see.
Let's go. What are you waiting? You want this fight? Then let's get moving at it.
And round number 3 is underway. Nowhere close, that punch by Oscar De La Hoya. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Miguel Cotto's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. De La Hoya's using that jab well very early on here, Teddy.
That could be a big benefit to him tonight.
Well, it's supposed to be, Joe. He has a real good wingspan. I mean, he's got those long arms. No better way to put him to use than to use that jab and use that jab at the right distance.
Not precise at all by Miguel Cotto. Well-targeted left hand by Oscar De La Hoya. Headshot lands, was a hook. Now hugging on the inside. Miguel Cotto scored upon by a left. Oh, and there you go. Miguel Cotto opened up, and he was taken down. Good power shot from his opponent. Cotto's rising back up. That takes some guts.
Let's see some defense.
One impact from that uppercut by Oscar De La Hoya.
Good job, buddy.
Didn't get it done going to the body there.
Left and right, left and right. He's tired. He's tired.
Good block by De La Hoya. And just grabbing onto his opponent. De La Hoya's speed, to me, Teddy, is clearly the biggest difference we've seen so far tonight.
Yeah, but there's ways to take away speed. One is to go downstairs to the body and start to discourage the guy a little bit. You know, take some of the air out of those sails.
Cover up, cover up.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. 10 seconds to go in this third round. And this round comes to an end.
Keep working. This is your fight.
He's been on target with his attack. Good, accurate punching as we begin round number 4 here, and he's up 3-0 on your scorecard, Teddy.
Good counter punching. And when you're counter punching the right way, you're usually getting clean shots. He's getting them.
Well, he's sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Oscar De La Hoya's hurt by a superb hook to the head. Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is
Solid. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. Miguel Cotto looking to fight on after being floored. Miguel Cotto's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Good flush 1-2 jab in the straight hand by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya's ability to just get to his opponent before his opponent gets to him, showcase there, his hand speed is very good.
Yeah, it is, Joe. You know, it speaks to one of those old sayings that the trainers used to say, just get off first. That's what he's doing right now. He's getting off first.
Side to side.
Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Well, he ties up there. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. And that's the end of round 4. De La Hoya's knockdown scored in that last round has a certain tone in that corner that every trainer wants. They are bubbling with confidence. They know they can go out and accomplish things again here.
He's tired. He's tired.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Oscar De La Hoya. Unable to connect by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Cotto's got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fighter's in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
Miguel Cotto with a big right hand. Not able to land the headshot. Halfway into round number 5 here.
Do that again.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Oscar De La Hoya. Comes right back at him with a left hand. De La Hoya's punch is far off the target.
It's all right. Just keep moving.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya's showing you what it takes to be the best in this. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut. Oh! Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The ref is stopping this fight. Miguel Cotto's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, the